Welcome to Ether Ascended. Today's timeless pick a card is a message that you manifested. So today we have 5 options. Option 1, Manifestia. Option 2, Solar Plexus Chakra. Option 3, Water. Option 4, Heart Chakra. And Option 5, Endless Opportunities. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile. See you at your pile. Welcome, pile 1. If you chose this crystal and this card here, Manifestia, it's talking exactly about that, manifesting, right? A message you've manifested. So I feel pile 1, you guys have been manifesting big time, and because you did choose pile number 1, ones are all about new beginnings. And now we also have the number 36 here, so that amounts to a 9. So 36 may be a relevant number for you, and the number 9. 9s is all about closing cycles. So you're closing a major cycle, you're probably even manifesting closing a cycle. But what is interesting, guys, for you is that you chose pile number 1. And we have 2 aces in this reading. We have the Ace of Fire, the Ace of Wands, and we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Earth. It says root of the powers of Earth in this deck. Okay. So, and we have the 7 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. Okay, so there's been a lot of thinking. You've been doing a lot of thinking. So the message you've manifested, first and foremost, you want a new beginning. You're manifesting a new beginning. You're manifesting an ending. But the thing is, whenever you manifest this new beginning, you go all fired up manifesting, you really know what you want, and then you stop yourself because you sabotage yourself with negative thinking. So you stop yourself, you start, I see start, stop, start, stop. The thing is, the good thing here is that you're sabotaging less. So you're learning about self-sabotage, you're learning, it's like practice makes perfect here. So you try and again, you're not giving up, which is really good. And the good news is that you are going to manifest this new beginning. It's just taking longer because you're overthinking it, or you're thinking too much, or let's say you manifest super positively and then all of a sudden you start thinking, oh, but what if it doesn't work out? Oh, and then you start thinking opposite thoughts. So it's like the stop and start energy here. But it seems like you're manifesting not only a new beginning in your life that you're more passionate about, doing something new, experiencing something new, starting something new that you're a lot more passionate about. And this is something that you really, really, really want to ground and bring to fruition. Now, this could be a passion project. This could be work. This could be about money. This could be about a divine spark of inspiration. So very spiritual new journey here. But I see that you are manifesting stability in general in your life, health-wise, material-wise, money-wise, and when it comes to your surroundings as well. But you want to make sure that you're doing something that you're really truly passionate about. There has been a divine spark lit inside of you that has prompted you to want to close a cycle and start a new one, one that makes you feel rejuvenated and passionate. But then you think about all the things that could go wrong, probably Murphy's Law is coming in the middle of this. Whatever can go wrong will go wrong. You need to wipe that out of your mind and start assuming that the universe is a good place. Start assuming that good things are going to come, and that's it. And don't question your thoughts afterwards. Go do something else. If you think negative, hammer it down with, like, if you think one negative thought, make sure you hammer that down with 100 positive affirmations that are the opposite of that. Remember, when you're manifesting, the words no, never, anything that's a negative that would indicate a negation is void, meaning the universe does not hear that. It's because it's null. It's like it's non-existent. And so whatever you attach to that is what the universe is going to hear. So whenever you're manifesting, make sure you keep your instead of saying, I'm never going to be poor again, say, I am always going to be abundant and prosperous. And even better, instead of putting it in the future, put it in the present. I am always prosperous and abundant, right? See the difference? Okay, so this is what I see for you guys here with the tarot so far. I see that you may get tired of affirming, and because you're affirming the wrong way. I mean, there's no wrong way of affirming, even if it's in the negative. It's just that you want, like, if you want speedier, better, like more accurate results, you want to make sure that you are doing this in a way that is going to save you time and you know, too much work. Magic prayer, exactly. That is what manifesting is. It's a magic prayer, right? The number 32 is showing me here that there will be change, because 3 plus 2 is a change. It's 5. 32 may be a significant number for you. Magic prayer. So your words, your thoughts are a lot more powerful than you think. They're magical. And so, you know, don't waste the opportunity or the time to be manifesting things you don't want. You truly are a very powerful manifester, and the things that you think and say, they manifest very quickly. You have this magical ability. This is like a very strong gift that you have to manifest. You could have Gemini or Virgo in your chart. I'm seeing that strongly. Possibly Libra, Aquarius as well. I'm not necessarily seeing Earth or fire signs, okay? Not that you may not have them in your chart, but 32, besides 32 being 3 plus 2, which is a 5, is the number 32 is the number of a winner. It's the 6 of Wands energy. It is about success and being victorious. The thing about the 6 of Wands is that it's someone coming in after many battles, meaning you're going through more battles than you need to. If only you can reprogram your mind in a way that you don't sabotage in the future, or you just start making things a lot more. Don't even use words such as sabotage in your vocabulary. I'm using it here in the reading, but just to make the point here. Because what you want to do is, instead of saying don't sabotage, you can say something like, things always work out for me, right? Things always work out for me. The universe blesses me. Earth pulsing. Pulse of Mother Earth, slow down, time in nature. Okay, so you may be affected by stress at this point in time. You may be a little bit stressed out. And so this stress is not allowing you to relax. In turn, you get into fight or flight mode, which I can see here with the 7 of Swords. And then you need to rest because you get drained. 4 of Swords. And because of all this overthinking, it stresses you out. So you may be needing to spend some time in nature. You may be a little bit too disconnected from nature at this point. I'm seeing something about mountains and valleys and snow and lakes and flowers and all of that. It's like you really need to spend some time in nature here, either go for a hike or something like that, to really slow down your heartbeat, slow down your mind, slow down time as well, so that your manifestation can happen a lot quicker. Slow down time so your manifestation can happen a lot quicker, so that time becomes more productive to you, so that that time Okay, this is what I'm hearing. When you're manifesting, if you're manifesting wrong, it takes longer. You have to do it more often until you get it right. But if you just slow down, connect and ground yourself, because it seems like you're a little bit ungrounded. You need to ground so that you can bring your higher realm manifestations into the material, because there's something that you want to materialize. Now, this could be many things, okay, that you want to, it's just something that you want to see happen in this 3D reality. You need to connect to earth, because how else will you manifest if your feet are not planted solidly on the ground, and if you're not connected to Mother Earth? So connect to Mother Earth, to the vibration, lay on grass, walk around barefoot, go, walk in a lake or the ocean, get your feet in some water and some soil. It's called grounding. And humans, we did it for a very long time, and now we have shoes, and we have our houses, and we have our cars, and we tend to move around in urban areas. Well, not everyone. A lot of you live in the countryside, but we get so caught up in our day-to-day that we forget to do this daily, and that is our nature. So as humans, right, in this body. So to be able to manifest in the physical, these wonderful things that you are envisioning in the higher realms, you have to be able to ground. How else will you create the conduit? How else will you create? It's like the current. If you are trying to turn electricity on, how are you supposed to, how does it run from, the source to your light bulb? You have to be the bridge. You have to connect with nature. You can't just be, let's say, flying up around on Earth and then expecting to be able to lay a brick on soil or dig the foundation, right, for your house or something. So that is what's happening here. But anywho, this is good news, because it seems like you're overcoming that hurdle, and you are very close to achieving that goal of yours. You are very close to achieving that goal. And this is exactly what you need to be believing right now. This is the only thing that you need to say. And even so, instead of just saying, I'm very close to achieving my goal, you just say, I have achieved my goal. I have. Everything goes my way. I have achieved my goal. And this is happening right now, in the present tense, in the present moment. You're very, very close. You're this close. See how close that moon is from being a full moon, from celebration, from completion. Okay? From closing that cycle and starting a new one. So that was the message you manifested, pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If it resonated with you, let me know how in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Like, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. If you're interested in a life purpose report based on your astrological tropical chart, you can find my email in the description box and email me. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. I wish you a blessed day. Be happy, and see you soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 2. If you chose this amethyst and the solar plexus chakra oracle card, radiant illumination, this is the message that you manifested. Okay. So, interesting. We have the 5 of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Moon, and the 4 of Wands. Okay. We have the number 4. It could be significant to you. The month of April could be significant because I'm seeing angel number 44. So your archangels are around you, protecting you and divinely guiding you. So you are being divinely guided right now. I see that in the recent past, or you're currently struggling with something here. I'm seeing strife and challenges. Challenges, competition, strife. You've been through the ringer, okay? It's been challenging, to say the least. And you have been working on getting your stuff together, getting yourself out of the struggle and these challenges. And I would say you're doing a good job at it. You are. You are about to have this new beginning, new emotional beginning. And you're going to understand that the reason why you were going through so many struggles was because you were not failing, but you were sorry, got interrupted. It seems like what's getting you out of these struggles and these challenges and the strife is the fact that you have realized that what got you here was the fact that you weren't taking the best care of yourself. You were prioritizing other people's needs over your own systematically, and you were failing to pour that love into yourself. And what's going to get you out of that situation is exactly what you thought would keep you in it or would make things worse. And actually, no. You're choosing yourself first and foremost, because when you do not do this, you don't have anything to give. And you were pretty much getting to a point where you were depleted, drained, pulled in so many directions, trying to be competing, or people competing against you, or people just bringing you so much drama. There's something going on here, and you just said, you know what, I need my peace of mind. I'm going to breathe deeply here, and I am going to make a change here and see how this goes. Because you realized this radiant illumination that I see in that card there is all about the clarity that you've gained. You've gained clarity. You saw into your subconscious with the moon there. You became aware of a few things that were keeping you. The reason why you were overgiving, you were self-sacrificing, overextending, not paying enough attention to yourself and how you got to where you got. What was this going on? What were the depths of your subconscious pulling you down into the situation continuously? Why? And so you gain some clarity on this, or you will. And that will be a game changer, or it has been. And there's a recognition of this in the higher realms, and that's the message that you're manifesting, is that yes, you're doing a good job. Yes, that is the path. Once you do fill your cup, you will overflow with more to give others. Whatever happened in the past, whatever got you to the situation, really affected your self-worth and your self-confidence. There was a situation in your past here where, with the solar plexus chakra being there, interactions with certain people in your life, and you know who they are, I'm not here to tell you that, they really took a hit on your self-confidence and your self-worth. The quality of the interactions, the type of exchange, energy exchange, really did a number on you. It really drained you. It took from you. You were dealing with energy vampires, with people who were unhealed, who projected their own wounds onto you, who said things to you, did things to you that really felt like a punch in the gut, an energetic punch in the gut, to the point where if someone would do this in the morning, you would spend your whole day in low vibration. It really affected you, and you did not know how to protect yourself. You did not know how to, all you knew, because I feel this is something from childhood, like you grew up in this way where you didn't know any different but to keep taking it and keep pleasing people around you, because that's what was expected. Now, guys, I know this pile can be a little bit triggering. If you feel this is not your story, or if you don't want to listen anymore, click off if it's not good for you. But there may be another pile for you. But if this is your story, then the good news is that you're doing a wonderful job recognizing this, acknowledging it, and working on it, because you know that this is taking you to a very good place, with the Four of Wands being at the end there. This is stability and bliss, okay? It's a very stable, loving household with a lot of just blissful moments. 4 plus 4 is also an 8, so there is stability coming your way. And you're doing a really good job working on healing past trauma, triggers, because what happened to you on an energetic level, I feel you guys could be empaths. It really shaped who you are, and it made you believe that you always had to give beyond whatever you had, even though you didn't have anything. You just kept giving and giving and giving. Let's say if you're filling a phone battery and it's at 2%, and then you take it off the charger, and then you give the 2%, then the battery, the phone switches off. Then you have to charge it back again. What happens is that battery starts, it's like an elastic band. The more you stretch it and stretch it back and stretch it again, it can break, or it can become really worn and loose. So same thing with the phone, the phone battery. You want to make sure you charge it to the end. And it's like you've been living not charging your battery to the end. And so you got to a point where instead of breaking, it's almost like it showed you something, and you chose to work on it. And that was the best decision. And because of that, you're going to be abundantly rewarded. Abundantly rewarded. Home. Yeah, it might have been something that went down in your household, either growing up or in the past. The number 27 could be relevant to you, the number 9. 27 could be an age here that was significant for you, or the age of 9 years old or 4 years old. Maybe your first memories, 5 years old. And it really affected your whole outlook on life, the way you make decisions and choices, and how that may have kept you in strife unnecessarily. There is a message here about home and stability. There is stability. We have earthed. Okay, now this makes a lot of sense. This makes a lot of sense because it says learning how to be human in the world but not of it. Well, of course, if you landed on this earth and in a certain family where people were very, very human, you learned the hard way. Or something about the home dynamic was very harsh in some way for you, even if it was just psychologically, even if no one was really being the most toxic, but it still really affected you because this could be your first incarnation on this earth. So you may be someone who has marveled at nature, like you're seeing it for the first time every time, or animals. And so this really affected you because wherever you came from, this sort of dynamic wasn't going down. You came from a very peaceful place, and so this earth seems very harsh and chaotic to you because you come from a very loving place, And I do feel you guys are here to teach about love, and that's why you are empaths, but you kind of had to come into contact with very unloving environments, even if people were not, didn't mean to not love, or it's just that some people lack the ability to do so in a way that is healthy. And you're here on this earth to teach about that, to bring that balance here. We have meditate and contemplate. So there is a new beginning coming for you, and it's happening around the last week of February. Okay? Sorry. Yes, the last week of February, exactly. There's a new beginning, more stability coming your way, and more bliss, okay? You're going to be rewarded, and it's almost like you're being activated when it comes to your teachings about love here. So there's something new that you're going to be doing that may have something to do with being an empath or spiritually based, or helping people find harmony in their homes in some way. There's something here that you're meant to do that will help other people navigate strife and challenges in their life, is what I'm feeling here as well. But you are also having a new beginning when it comes to your home life, possibly moving to a new home or having a new home situation. And that will be a much happier, more stable situation as well, if that is something that you're looking for. Okay, so recording got interrupted. I apologize for that. Mercury retrograde playing its tricks on us. But anyway, let me just get back to... Okay, so the reason why you've been through all these challenges is because you are learning to make this earth your home, in a sense, and feel at home here. And you will be able to feel that way. You are perfecting the art of being earthed, basically. This has been challenging, but you're getting a new beginning here. You're definitely closing a cycle of feeling misplaced and awkward and dealing with all of these challenges. You are overcoming a few subconscious triggers and identifying them, and that's going to help you be able to heal in a very deep way. Pile 2, I believe your message has been completed. This is it, and this has been your reading. I hope this brought you the clarity that you seek. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. If this resonated, let me know how in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Again, if you feel the message is incomplete, there are 5 piles to choose from. You can go ahead and maybe you were felt drawn to some other pile as well. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. If you are interested in a life purpose report from me based on your astrological tropical chart, you can email me. Find my email in the description box for that. Okay, this was your reading, Pile 2. Bless you all. Be happy and see you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, Pile 3. If you chose this black tourmaline tower point and the card Water and Flow, or the Overflow, this is your reading. Okay, Pile 3. So the message you manifested today is something about emotions. It is something about your emotions, feminine energy. It is something about psychic gifts as well. You could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart. The number 12 could be relevant to you in some way, shape, or form. The number 3 is all about communication, thinking, processing, analyzing. It could have something to do with progress as well, socializing, emotions when socializing, something to do with expressing your emotions as well. I'm seeing expressing your emotions. Communicating your emotions is important here. So the message you've manifested is something to do with communicating your emotions. You could have Gemini in your chart as well. You could have Libra. We have Justice here. So we have the Justice, we have the Five of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. So this is interesting. You could have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries in your chart. Doesn't have to be. Well, first of all, you're very protected, okay, as you explore your emotions. There's something about your feminine side, even you could be a masculine energy, but there's something about your intuition as well that is coming forward here. Something about your intuition. So if we're talking about feelings that need to be expressed, you need to express your disappointment. Don't hold it in, express it. If you don't express what disappoints you, you will not be able to create a balance in your life. You need to express some form of disappointment. In a loving and kind and assertive way, of course. You don't have to get all... the thing is, if you don't express this, the emotions will be building up and it will come up and out in worse ways in the future. But to create a balance in your life, you really need to express some form of disappointment here, because it's building up inside you and it's creating unnecessary anger, and it could even be causing some stress-related health issues that you may want to address. Once you do express this disappointment, once you are assertive and you communicate how you're feeling about something, you will go from the Five of Cups to the Ten of Cups. So you will have a totally different experience. You will balance out things, and you will be attracting more emotional fulfillment once you get this out of your system. Whatever you're not happy with, you need to express it. I am not happy with this. I'm not happy with that. Instead of saying something like, you did this to me and you make me feel this way, you can say something like, I'm feeling this way because of the way you did this or the way you said this. It's not, you make me feel unhappy, you make me feel sad. No, it's something you said made me feel this way. Something you did made me feel disappointed. Something about communicating in a way that isn't hurtful, in a way that doesn't completely obliterate someone else as a person. But you can still do this. You still need to express your disappointment to create a balance so that the other person can understand where you're coming from and can understand what they can do to fix it. You can equally express all the good things that this person does for you. You don't only have to address the disappointment. It's about a balance. It's not about holding in the disappointment. It's about expressing it, and whatever will be, and whatever is meant for you will be meant for you, however this person takes it, okay? But the only way you will get a real truly balanced in your life, and you will get true justice for yourself and others, is by expressing the truth, is by, this feels good, this doesn't feel so good. And Queen of Wands here, you're stepping into your power. As you express your emotions, as you let go of disappointment through communication, you will be able to experience a higher version of your life, of yourself, that is more high vibrational. And there is something here about a past disappointment. You will get your justice. 2 cups have been spilt, 3 cups are still up. One of them seems to be turned downward and it's a little bit confusing, but 2 cups are pretty much up. But there's a wild card there. It's about addressing the disappointment in the past as well, and then turning your back to it and walking into the future, because you are meant to feel inspired. You're about to get a lot of support from a lot of places, so you cannot be holding on to the past. It will just keep creating an imbalance within you. So as soon as you get it off your chest and out of your system, the sooner you do that, the sooner you're coming into your emotional fulfillment and your power, okay? Expressing your feelings of disappointment about something will be empowering. It just all depends about how you go about it, and also allowing someone else to express themselves, right? It's a two-way street. It's not a monologue. and that will be very empowering. For some of you, you're going to be using your skills of tapping into your feelings and your emotions in a very artistic way, in a way that will be shown to the public in some way, shape, or form. Either it could be on a stage, or it could be on a screen or something. It's going to be very emotionally fulfilling. You are going to get a glow up because you are cleansing out a lot of negative energy from your life. You are coming into more of a balanced time in your life. You're balancing both your emotions with your reasoning, with your mind, as well as what you're passionate about. And you're using all of this in combination for this one thing. A lot of people are going to be attracted to your glow, okay? And you're going to be attracting in a lot of help. You have Sacred Pool, and the number 47 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 11. Okay, the number 11 and the number 47 could be very relevant to you. Sacred Pool. So really work on cleansing yourself, because that cleansing is going to go a long way in the future. And we have baby steps. You're definitely meant to follow your intuition, because this says action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So the Sacred Pool is your intuition. And it's about how precious it is for you to learn how to follow it. But if you're still stuck on pain from the past and you're holding on to that, it doesn't put you in the most relaxed state. And what happens when you're not in the most relaxed state is that you end up so nervous that you are not able to relax enough to step into your intuition. So what this is saying is relax, breathe, get it out of your system so that you can follow through and take action toward what your intuition is telling you. Even if it doesn't make logical, rational sense to you, you need to tap into your intuition right now and follow your feelings. Learn what it is to be feeling something and what it is to then be questioning it with your mind. Because when you just feel something, it's that first reaction, that is the truth, that is your intuition. The second thing is when, after you have that first reaction, be it good or bad, you come in with something to counteract the good or bad. Like if it's good, you're going to come in with something in your mind that shows you it's bad. And if it's bad, you're going to come up with something in your mind maybe that's showing you that maybe it's good. And so that is ego. And so you're taking baby steps into understanding what is intuition and what is ego. So then you can take baby step on taking action and following your intuition here, because you have dreams. You are going to a very emotionally fulfilling place in your life, a very strong, stable, centered, and inspired place in your life, where you will be feeling very, very empowered and coming into your power. But right now, your dreams need a practical plan. That is where you are right now. After you allow your emotions to free flow, after you tap into your feelings, then you're going to need to take the practical steps, and that's the action steps here, following that intuition, right? So we have mind versus intuition, and there's a battle there, but then there's actual practical steps you need to take after this process of accepting your intuition and following your intuition. You have big dreams, you have big things to accomplish, you want abundance and prosperity, and you want it in a stable way. But for that, you need to come up with a practical plan. Now, this could be a business plan, this could be a life plan, this could be a budget plan, an investments plan, a savings plan, a spendings plan, any kind of plan. What is your plan? What is your plan? And that's what you need to write down. You need to make it very, very clear before you move forward with it. I saw 1010 on the clock now. That could mean something to you. It could be an important number. We have 1111 here with the Justice and the 47 being an 11. So these could be numbers that you are seeing. If you are seeing these numbers, I have a few pick a cards up on the channel about numbers, so you may want to go and check that out as well. And this was your reading. Let me know how this resonates for you. If it did, in the comment section. If not, choose another pile. You can choose more than one pile if you want to as well. Like, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. And if you would like a life purpose report from me based on your astrological tropical chart, you can find my email in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Have a beautiful day and be happy. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 4. This is your reading. This is the message that you manifested. Okay, so if you chose this yellow citrine, this is your reading. And pile 4. Actually, for you guys, for some reason, I got the Astro dice. It's going to be interesting. Why? I don't know why your pile got this. Possibly pile 5 is going to get it as well. And as I said, pile 5, I noticed that it says 5 here on the card. So it could be that you were drawn to pile 4 and 5. Or maybe this is just to tell you to go and get a message in pile 5 as well. 5, change. Okay, heart chakra. Something about love, universal love, unconditional love, self-love, relationships, love. When I say relationships, it can be romantic, it can be family, it can be friends. Unfurling back to love. So the message you've manifested is about coming back to love, coming back to purity, coming back to that energy, that high vibration of love, divine love. It's almost like coming back to yourself, coming back home to your heart. A very positive change after a journey of renunciation, because we have the 8 of Cups here. But let's see. So we have Princess of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. You could have it. Doesn't have to be. 8 of Cups, Pisces energy. The Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then we have the King of Wands, which is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. What I see here for you is a message about progress, okay? Coming into your own, becoming who you've always meant to be. I'm also hearing brave heart. I'm seeing courage. I am seeing strength. I am seeing stoicism. I am seeing a zest for life. I am seeing larger than life energy here. I'm seeing passion, ignition, feeling ignited, feeling vital, feeling motivated. But renouncing a part of you that was a little bit more, I don't know if immature, if unprepared, or you're moving to the next stage and you're doing a giant leap forward, because typically you would have the Prince of Wands after this, but you're jumping to the King of Wands. Not that feminine or masculine should be categorized that way. It's just how I decided these cards. But you are on a quest for a more meaningful life, basically. And you're having to walk away from something in that process, from an old version of yourself that is spiritually less mature, inclined, connected. Let's put it that way. Because you are about to, or you recently gained clarity here with the Ace of Swords. You saw the truth about something. There was some sort of an epiphany, that you became aware of a certain truth. And that truth was very empowering, but at the same time, a little bit destabilizing in you, if that makes sense. But there's a truth about the energy of love that you either became very aware of what it is, or it's not something you can explain, but you feel, basically. You can't explain it, but you feel it. And so I'm seeing a sense of reclaiming your power. Reclaiming your power. Now, it's so cryptic what's going on here. I just want to get the Astro dice to just get some extra information here. See what may be going on here. Okay, so we have Sun, Sagittarius, and 8th house. So the 8th house to me is this energy here. 8 of Cups, 8th house. Spiritual quest, a digging deep, finding out more, expanding your psychic gifts, digging deeper. with the sun in Sagittarius, sun in the 8th house, sun in Sagittarius, sun shining a light on the things you need to walk away from, shining a light on the things you need to explore, to grow, and a light being shown on your own subconscious triggers, feelings, traumas, stuff that was there. That's what you're getting clarity on. And Jupiter, this is not Jupiter, this is Sagittarius, but it's the energy of expansion. It is the energy of Jupiter. So you're expanding your consciousness, basically. And with that is a level of maturity. And Wands is a very spiritual suit for me, the way I see it. And this expansion is leading you to one place only, which is love. The answer to everything is love. That's the conclusion that you're coming to. You could have Sagittarius in your chart. You could have your sun in your 8th house. You could have your sun in Sagittarius, or all three. It doesn't matter. But your worldview, your view of everything that is, of the soul, of spirituality, of life, is expanding in a very big way. It's like you're having a spiritual awakening and a spiritual ascension process. You're going to gain clarity on how to reclaim your power. One ring circus. Maybe this is feeling like a very lonely ride right now. It's feeling very lonely. Like you feel maybe very misunderstood, or people around you are not on the same journey as you are. They're not really capable of understanding you, or how do I say this? Keeping up with this process that you're going through. The number 15 could be relevant. 15 in tarot is the devil energy, Capricorn energy. You could have that. But again, toxicity. You're standing alone because you no longer identify or resonate with a certain type of toxicity. You're moving away from that because you want a more meaningful experience in your life, because something or someone has triggered, catalyzed, woken you up. There has been a dream, or maybe a person, or something that was said, something you learned, something you saw that really awakened you, that really triggered this awakening, that really showed you the truth, and you had this epiphany about how you want to really truly evolve, and everyone and everything that is around you seems to not be on that journey right now. So there are people, things, situations, places, circumstances that you need to leave behind so that you can go keep on this journey of evolution and expanding, and even expanding your own life, like achieving things that you wouldn't be able to achieve if you stayed in that place. And it seems like a very lonely journey. I'm hearing the book of the Road Less Traveled, and it's like lone wolf energy. Like this is something that not many people are going to be able to understand, and it's almost like you have this tribe, but you're meant to lead a tribe, or you're meant to be a part of a tribe, but it's not the tribe where you've been, because he's looking back. Now, these could be friends, this could be any people you resonate with. It's up to you. We have child of the cosmos. You're tapping into your true divinity, into your higher self, divine power, and you're understanding that you're a lot more than you thought you were, because the intelligence of the universe lies within you. And you can't unsee this anymore. You're becoming aware that you're very different from a lot of people, or most people around you. You hold a certain type of intelligence, not that it's better or worse than anyone else. It's just that it's different. And it's like you have so much to expand. Maybe you've already done some astral travel. There's so much you need to do, and where you are right now, or whatever experiences you're having, you've outgrown them. That's the word, you've outgrown them. But you are struggling with the courage to do something, but you will have the courage. It says, be bold and make the first move. You will make this move. I do feel you will. Follow your heart, to follow your intuition, because your heart, your feelings are connected to your intuition. And the Leo there, that energy of the symbol of the lion is telling you, is here to tell you that you have the guts to do this. You have the courage. You have it in you. You have it in you. So whatever it is that's keeping you, maybe you just needed to hear that. You have it in you. You can make this happen. And yes, you are meant to renounce a certain way of life, a certain way of thinking, a certain place, certain people, so that you can live out all this intelligence that is within you, that is meant to expand you, and you are meant to expand upon. And it is connected to the heart. It is connected to universal love. Love is true intelligence because it is connected, and intuition is connected to love. So your intuition is your true intelligence. And you're walking away from an old way of thinking that was mostly logical based, and you're learning how to pair that up with your intuition moving into the future. Pile number 4, that was your reading. Hopefully you got the message here. I do believe maybe pile 5 also has a message there for you. If not, let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Like, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. I'm still doing life purpose reports based on your astrological tropical chart. If you're interested in that, you can find my email in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Have a wonderful day. Be happy, and see you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome. Last but not least, pile 5. If you chose this green fluorite, this is your reading. This is the message that you manifested, sorry. So you chose this card, Endless Opportunities. It has the number 23 on it, so 2 plus 3 is also a 5, so it's very synchronistic. You manifested change, and you manifested a message about change, and change that would encompass and bring you endless opportunities. So the message you manifested is telling you that yes, you are manifesting change, and this change is bringing you endless opportunities, okay? Because you may have endless talents, you may have endless experience, knowledge, skills, right? And maybe the problem will be how to choose, what to choose, right? And to choose what is best for you on a soul level. The reason why I'm saying this is because we have the 7 of Wands here, meaning, okay, when you do make these choices, make sure you are protecting your energy and you're choosing something that is spiritually good for you, okay? People who are spiritually good for you, something that you'll be doing that is spiritually good for you. Yeah. And be selective, know your worth. This is about knowing your worth as well. So we have the Sun, 3 of Cups, 7 of Wands, and 9 of Cups. These are beautiful cards. The Sun, abundance, valor, and happiness. So you're going to get endless opportunities, and the change is that you're headed toward happiness. Okay, a lot more happiness because you're learning your worth, because something has been illuminated in you. For whatever reason, maybe someone told you something, maybe you saw something, maybe you just had an epiphany about yourself. And it's making you realize just how truly abundant you are, how some or a lot of people actually really care and support you and are your true friends. And how much you're actually worth to yourself and the world. So you're coming into wish fulfillment is what I'm seeing here. Wish fulfillment because you know your worth. So you've done some work on yourself. You know your worth. And because of that, you're coming into wish fulfillment. Let's do some Astro Dice. 2:22 on the clock. As I am shuffling, or not shuffling these dice, but whatever people do with dice. Sorry. So we have, what is this here? I think it's Uranus. Yes, this is Uranus. Oh, no, it's not. So wait, this is Neptune. What is, oh, this is Pluto. Yeah, there's different symbols for Pluto. This is Pluto. So we have Pluto, we have Virgo, and we have the 2nd house. So okay, let's get into Pluto. So maybe your Pluto is in Virgo, very specific. Maybe you have a Pluto in the 2nd house. Maybe you have Pluto, Virgo in the 2nd house. Maybe you have Virgo in the 2nd house. Now that we've got that out of the way, it doesn't have to be. There's something about hard work leading you to financial stability. Your hard work is leading you to financial stability. And I'm seeing more than one source of income for you, up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to have all the way up to 9 different sources of income, powerful ones. And this is the change. Abundance is definitely coming in, and it seems to be very specifically something that brings you 9 different sources of income, okay? And you're going to be celebrating and you're going to be happy about this, and your hard work is really truly paying off, okay? So that's one thing I see. What else do we have? We have strength. The number 44. So the 44 came up, I think, in pile number 1 or 2. So you may have felt drawn to that. Your archangels are all around you. You're being divinely guided, and you are being divinely supported right now by your archangels. You will be able to balance out everything. You are someone who is very strong, but have you been holding back too much? Maybe. Think about it. 4 plus 4 is an 8. 8 is stability. You're headed towards stability and financial strength. I heard financial muscle. So financially, very strong, very stable. That's what you're coming into. The courageous peony. So something about courage came out in pile number 4. So pile 4 was connected to pile 5 when I was reading pile 4. So you may want to go back and listen to that. It says, multifaceted, of course, you have several talents, several skills, several experiences, and a lot of knowledge that you can use for all these sources of income, okay? You have a very unique nature. There's something very unique about you that needs to be seen. You need to let yourself be seen. I just heard something about you having videos that you need to put up on social media. You need to be seen. For others of you, you need to put these things into motion, these products, these services, whatever that is, out into the universe to be found. Whatever you're doing, no matter how different you think you are, no matter how much you think you're going against society, or how everyone needs to fit a certain mold. No, you're different. You're meant to be doing something different in your own way. It could have something to do with nature, it doesn't have to be, but it could have something to do with plants or nature, or one of these sources of income at least, very possibly. Something to do with the sun or bees or honey, or working hard like a honeybee, like hard working. Okay. Confidence is your key to success. Okay, definitely connected to pile 4 because we got Leo energy there. New moon in Leo. So there is a change coming for you in the last week of July. Very specifically, a new beginning in the last week of July is coming for you. But you need to take the leap of faith. You need to have the courage. That is the last little thing you need to work on, is your solar plexus chakra. There's so much about the sun, self-worth here, self-confidence is very important here for you to reach that final stage and be able to really harness all of these opportunities that are coming your way. I don't believe you're going to pass them by. I do believe you're going to be brave and take the plunge. And there's something about a new beginning in the last week of July that is coming through very, very strongly, especially because I have the number 7 right underneath here and next to this card. 7 of Wands, but there's a 7 there. That's July. Energy of July is very, very strong. There's a celebration. For some of you, there's a pregnancy here that is connected to this, something long-lasting as a project or pregnancy, or maybe even both, that is starting in July, August. July, August, there could be a new project, pregnancy here, that it may seem like it's going to be a lot of hard work, which it is, but it's also going to open up endless opportunities, and it's going to give you like a very vital energy of being able to cope with it all, and having the positive energy and the will and the health to do it. Your health will be strong for this, okay? What else? Yeah, you're headed toward a lot of happiness for sure, because you're learning your worth, because you're standing your ground, because you're following your heart and you're following your inspiration, and you will have the courage and the strength to get through this and to get this done, whatever this is. This could be, this is mostly, I'm seeing money, but I do see an element of a project, a child, and even some love connection that could be in the midst of all of this, connected to all of this. And these endless opportunities coming your way will not just be when it comes to your finances, it's also going to be in all areas of your life, is what I'm seeing, because there is a new beginning coming for you, but you just need to be confident in your ability to, first of all, in your talents that you do have, your skills that you have, and just look back and see all the things you've done in your life. And it's been a lot. So that is why this positive change is coming. So pile 5, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. If you'd like a life purpose report from me based on your astrological tropical chart, you can find my email in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Be happy and see you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time.